Hey, if you like what you're watching, please remember to give it a like, and if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe.
Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world away, and we now got issue 118, we're almost there. Only 12 more issues to go of Eagle Moss's Build the Delorean. Okay, from now on, when you watch my videos, you're going to notice the DeLorean's going to be building itself in that stand at the back there. If you haven't seen the video for this case that it comes in, I'll put it at the end of this video so you can just click on the link and you'll be able to see that. But it's doing its job. I don't think I have to go inside it because I've already taken out this bit, which is what we're still working on in this issue. Yes, this is another action-packed issue of Build the DeLorean with a couple of pipes. Every issue I do, I'm just going to stare at the camera because you can probably tell all my thoughts from my vacant stare. Okay, what we've got to do, we've got to put a little sort of like a capacitor thing at the front there, and we're going to screw that in. Then we're going to be putting pipes around the actual reactor drum here. Now, these pipes are going to hide these little elastic bits that we put on last time, which is a good thing. The bad thing is that someone's mentioned is we can't really put Mr. Flux on top of this now because it stops it actually coming down. I don't know what the solution is there. I don't know if Mr. Flux is supposed to sit more upright in the unit or if we have to take all of that stuff off to use Mr. Flux. We'll find out when that issue comes around. We've got to put this bit in the front here and that's it. That's all we've got to do. So let's see how quick this one's going to take. Okay, I've got my trusty Phillips head screwdriver. A lot of people do ask what this is. This is a PHO size from Wera, W-E-R-A. So if you want something like this, these are really good. This was given to me by one of my YouTube friends, Mark Tadgel, and it's really good. This has lasted me for ages. But the first thing we're going to be doing is, as I said, putting this capacitor a little bit into the front of the vehicle. Now, as you can see, you've got a little lip, like a little lug on there, which gives you the good direction of where it's going to go. So it goes into the front here, just like that. That lug's going to really aid with screwing it in, because we're going to be screwing it in with AP screws. Now, the screws they gave you in this issue are AP, EP, and FP. So remembering that the P means plastic, that we're screwing into plastic. So I'll turn it upside down and put the screw into the hole where that capacitor is. So this one's going in. Nice and tight. There we go. And that looks just like, whoops, that looks just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, next one. We're going to be starting to put these pipes in. Now, these pipes are going to be going in to these two holes here and here. Let me just show you that again. So when we put them in, we're going to have the silver part at the front. They're going to be going around like this and this on that side. Then we're going to be doing the same on the other side. So these are going to be screwed in with, wait for it, EP screws at this end, FP screws at this end. So, yeah, a bit confusing, isn't it? So, let's get these in now. I'm just going to put this in where it goes. This is going to be a bit fiddly. I think, personally, it's probably better to put the FP screws in, the front one here, in first. And then you could line up the other one afterwards. So, I'll just load up my screwdriver and get that in. Hopefully, you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. So, it is a little bit confusing, especially if you're only looking at the pictures, because just off the cuff I thought they were both EP, but they're not. They're FP at the front. Just putting that loose in for now, just until I got it in, and EP at the back here. And then I'll tighten that up afterwards so you can see what that looks like. Right, make it nice and tight. There we go, that one's in tight. Do the front one. There you go, and that is the first pipe in. That's what that's looking like, just like that. Something to mention just while I've got this like this. Last time I told you to put the black end into this bit. You don't, it's the silver end. So that should be looking like that. Alright, that is the correct way round. So you don't listen to me, people. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. I think the reason I did that was because if I'm being honest, I watched someone else's video and they did it. So I just copied them rather than look at the instructions. Silly man. So, if you did that, fellow YouTuber, it's your fault. I'm blaming you. Okay, so again, I'm just putting that one in very lightly. And then at the back here, I will be putting in the EP. And then tighten them up completely. So let's put this one in. Whoops. There we go. Nice and tight. When it's tight, this thing is absolutely rigid. It shouldn't be wobbling around or anything like that. So they are the 2 pipes in. It really does look good, I have to say. Looks blinding, but I said that putting that Mr. Fusion on top is gonna cause a bit of an issue, I think. And then the last thing we've got to do is we've got this little part here, which is a gold sort of like board, and you have got some writing on it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you on this. I can't read it myself. Perhaps you could read it close up. As a matter of fact, I have got my magnifying glass here, so let's see if you can read that now. There we go. I think it says, let's have a look. It says, oh, I'll go the wrong way round. Warning, connect power cable correctly. Warning. They're all warning. Reverse covers to seal vent and keep air filter cleanse and oiler check daily and after each move. That's what it says. If anyone's interested. Oh, the details. Right, this can only go in sort of like one way. When it goes in, as you can see, it's going to be going, let's put this back into the front here. So you've got these 2 little lugs here and here with a screw hole in the middle. So you put it in just like that, so that these are facing this side, and we've got the open end looking like that. And then we're just going to secure that in place with an AP screw. So the old faithful AP screw. It's only the one screw that's holding this in place. So I'm just going to hold it in my hands, turn it over, and then get this one in. Nice and tight. And as you can see, actually, just from the underside, you can see the lugs have come out the other side here, which is pretty cool. And that's in. That's just the gold bit. And guess what? I'll show you that like that. That is this issue complete. Another nice quick issue, and we've got some spare screws again. As a matter of fact, I haven't really had to go into my screw box of spare parts for a good 30 issues now. So at the end of these builds, I'd never keep the screws. I gave the last lot away, I think. So okay, so issue 119, what we doing? We got some more reactor details, more parts for the reactor platform on the Delorean, and guess what? It looks like I don't know, more brackets and pipes. It doesn't look like a lot. Look. So bearing in mind, as I said, from issue 126, we've just got accessories. So if we say 125 is the last one, we're looking at about 6 issues to have the actual car completed and 4 issues of accessories. So that's going to look pretty good, isn't it? Anyway, I am enjoying it because it's coming to the end, but, you know, it's dragging out a bit. I'd like to have, like, put the trunk on last or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, listen, I hope you like that video. Take care.